welcome to OneHubRacing. This is season 14 and this is a position tier and we're at round number 5 here in Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix. And as you can tell, I'm not Owen, he's not here tonight, so you got me for one night only, commentate for the position tier. I am Jess, but luckily the co-commentator is still here, he's still with us. We've got Sean.
Hold on. Almost choked in my beer. But yeah, thank you for Jesus Christ. Thank you for that introduction. Welcome to the Precision Tier in round 5 of the Catalonia in Spain, which hopefully we get some exciting going on. Normally it's a track where it is normally boring in real life, but in a game it gives some sort of entertainment. So hopefully the drivers will give us some entertainment and some good action.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this actually, and it should be a good one. I remember last season it was a lot of action as well. So we're going to start with the grid walk, and we've got 3 people in the grid walk, so we've got a lot to get through. So we're going to start with our championship leader, the White Fountain. So you've done pretty much very well at the start of this season. Had 3 wins from 4 races, and you won in Baku. Were you expecting to win after such a difficult race?
Good evening. No, I definitely wasn't expecting to win because I picked up wing damage around lap 3, like both left and right front wing were yellow damage. So I thought Chris would catch me, but I kept the gap and I could even increase my lead. So I knew he had damage too, but it was still a long race with the rain coming and the strategy was really difficult to call. So was a bit lucky to get the strategy right.
Yeah, and what do you think? Did you time the strategy well? Was it what you got planned at the start of the race? Did you knew that the rain was coming to begin with, or?
Yeah, I knew the rain was coming, but I didn't know really when it was coming and how long it would be there, because my engineer kept saying me like 5 more minutes, but it was like 50 minutes and he still was saying like 5 more minutes of rain. So at one point I really thought I made the wrong decision to keep the hard tire.
And hards must be very, very hard around Baku, especially when it gets to these wet conditions anyway. So you're leading the championship going into Spain tonight. How much have you been practicing for this track, and are you feeling confident?
I've practiced my normal amount of practice I did for the previous 4 rounds, and I just hope to be somewhere top 3 qualifying. I would be happy with a podium here because Spain is really hard to overtake, and well, I got a 28-point lead, but it's still 70 rounds, so that means nothing. So still, I take it race by race, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And based on the last 4 races, who would you say is your biggest rival in stopping you from claiming that position title?
Well, I think he's in the party right now. It's Chris and maybe Luke too, because Luke is like the boss of Precision Tier. I think Ferrari will be the ones to watch out for, and if I lose my championship, it will be against one of the Ferraris and probably Chris.
Yeah, indeed. And are you hoping it's going to be another wet race because you seem to handle it well in Baku, or are you just hoping for dries?
No, I hope for dry. I've had 3 races in a row right now where I had wet rains. So I'm just hoping for a league race where I have dry weather, where I know the strategy, where I know my pace. So let's hope it's dry. But last time I hoped for a dry race, it was wet. So it's like I'm cursed.
It's like the position tier is cursed, to be honest. Like most of the races this season, apart from Australia and Bahrain, had rain somehow. So, yeah, I'll leave you to it then, Right Fountain. Good luck for the race today, and hopefully we should see some good results from you.
Thank you very much. Have a great race. See you all. Right,
so we'll move on to our next person on the grid walk, which is Chris, who is second in the championship. Hello, Chris. You've had podiums pretty much for the first 3 rounds of the season, but then all of a sudden in Baku, things went wrong for you. What happened?
So last week I was quite ill. I was throwing up everywhere. Yeah, I was just really ill, and I wasn't feeling myself. Like usually when I'm racing, I'm concentrating a lot, and but last week I didn't feel good. So I knocked my wing off, I think on lap 2 as well, so I couldn't catch White Fountain at the start. And then I pitted for the hard tyres because I knew there was going to be some rain, but I didn't think it would be enough to switch over to intermediates. And then I think I came out like near Scorpion or behind Scorpion, and then I was behind him for a few laps, and then I think lap 11 I overtook him, and then a couple of corners later we came together. It wasn't his fault, and it wasn't my fault. It just wasn't a racing incident. He didn't get any damage from it. I knocked my wing off completely, and at that time the rain was getting a bit heavier, and I was on dry tyres and no wing in the wet and feeling ill. So yeah, I just crashed into the wall. Yeah.
Oh, but at least
Very bad day at the office.
Yeah, at least you survived a majority of the race anyway. Before the wet tyres came into play, did you have a lot of fun trying to get through the field, or were you struggling even before the wet?
Well, I was kind of in second from when I pitted, so I was not really having to get through the field. I was just having to keep the guys behind me, like Victor and the Mercedes, Scorpion as well. And then after that, I think, Scorpion made a mistake and I overtook him. So I didn't really have that much action on the track. But yeah, it was just really, really disappointing to come out there with no points.
Especially because your main rival has extended his championship lead. Going into Spain, which is now obviously. How are you gonna forget on what happened last week, and how are you going to overcome that to keep your form you had in Australia, China, and Bahrain?
Well, I mean, there are 17 rounds to go, so there's still a really long way to go. It's going to be very difficult to beat White Fountain because he is in the wrong tier. He should be at the top of Pinnacle tier with Westy, battling it out for podiums and wins. But
Yes.
he's in this tier, and I'm not going to complain about it because I like a challenge, and I like to have to push to my fastest speed every week. As you said, though, there is 17 races to go, so there's still a long way to go, and I have, if I just keep it on the track, I should be up there every week. So yeah.
And one question I would say, do you think you have a chance of winning the race today?
Yes, I do, but I think next week is probably more likely.
Okay. So we'll leave it with you then. So thank you very much, Chris, for joining us, and good luck in the race today, and hopefully you will be up fighting for podiums again tonight instead of crashing into a wall.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Instead of doing a Roman Grosjean and then blaming it was Ericsson.
And
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So finally, we're about to start the lobby. I've never been in a situation where we've got a grid walk and we're still going, and the lobby's about to start. So we be as quick as we can. So we've got last week's driver of the day, who made up so many positions in Baku and looks like he had a lot of fun. TK. So first of all, were you expecting to be this high up in Baku?
Good evening. Yes, I hope to be, but I didn't expect it to be the way it went. And mostly after qualifying, I didn't thought I would be in the place where I was at the end. But it was a nice and fun race, and also I didn't keep it clean, but it was a fun race.
Yeah, it looks like you were having fun. Tell me, what was the most fun moment you had on the track?
I think the most fun part was to catch Simon back for second place. I need to keep my pace up to keep. Who was behind? There was someone behind me. I don't know anymore. There was someone behind me. I need to keep him out of my DRS range, and I need to catch Simon. And that was a fun part for me to just get the max out of me when it was dry.
And the battles you did looked very cool. And what would you say was the hardest bit of the race?
I don't think I battled that too much. I just got a bit lucky with virtual safety car. I had one overtake on White Fountain, but it was not a really legal one, and I apologize for that. But it was just a little bit late braking, and I needed to avoid him. It was very tricky in the wet conditions.
It is. Baku and wet do not mix, I must say. And I've said that to the others. I will say it to you now. Spain, is it a track you like? And also, how much practice have you put into tonight's race in terms of strategy?
It's definitely not one of my favorite tracks. I've struggled a lot to find the right setup for me. I don't think I at the moment I still don't have it. But I will do my best today, and I will see where I get.
Brilliant. And now you're fourth in the standings after your good result in Baku. Do you think after that, you will start to be in the championship fight soon?
I don't think I have the pace to beat the White Fountain for the title and even the Chris. I think on certain circuits like Baku is one of my favorite tracks. I think I can be there and I can get a podium and maybe a win. But for a whole season, I don't think I can be competitive as those guys.
Okay, thank you very much, TK, and also well done for getting driver of the day last week, as voted, of course, by you, who are guys watching. And I wish you the best of luck for the race ahead tonight.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Best of luck, and maybe because your comebacks were actually good, maybe you can start trying to start on 19th and maybe go work your way up onto third place. Maybe it will help. Again, you never know.
With all the incidents in precision tier, everything is possible.
Oh yeah, do that.
Exactly.
You make my day.
Right then, so the grid walk is done, and we are about to get started with the lobby. Usually we have time to spare with the grid walk, but this time we're actually going straight to the lobby. That makes a change, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was more like an interview with those guys than actually sort of a thought,
Yeah.
More of a 1 minute poll. That was very surprising. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was expecting them to just say a few points, but then they talked for England. But it's nice to do that. It's nice to speak to the drivers that were willing to come and talk to us tonight. And so again we're in Spain. It's been on the calendar for quite a long time. It's been hosted every year since '92, and it's recently renewed its contract for the next 3 or 4 years. And have you ever raced around Spain, Sean? Is there any difficult bits on this circuit which the drivers might face tonight?
I think though that hairpin at turn 10 is quite a difficult one to take. But I think this track, if you gotta have a nice flow around here, then it is actually a really nice track to drive on. So you just need to, hook on the track, and then it is a nice track. Otherwise, it will be just a, how can you say it nicely? It will be catastrophic for you.
Yes, and we've seen many catastrophic races end for some people already. We've seen quite a few DNFs, but I think Spain is one of those tracks where I think the main overtaking spots is obviously the start-finish straight, and obviously the DRS straight in turns 9 and 10. But everything, maybe potentially turn 6 and 7 as well, but you never know. We're just waiting for one driver to ready up, and then we can begin qualifying. Obviously, we got the softs, mediums, and the hards like we've done every race. I can't remember what type of tyres that they Pirelli have decided to bring to Spain. Do you have an idea?
For rain, well, I think we barely had any rain in any league.
Spain. No type of tyres, as in C1,
Oh,
C2.
type of tires. I thought rain. I was like, huh?
No.
The type of tires. I think it was more like the more conservative option. I think more the C4, C3, C2, I believe.
Okay.
I think it was, yeah. I still hate that C4 and C3 type of thing. Like, just give me the softs, the hards, the mediums. Like,
keep
it's
the
just
same
so damn annoying.
keep the same depth, and we will be okay, and we will be less confusing
Yeah.
to the viewers and to us. So it looks like it's dry qualifying. So that is gonna be a relief, but we won't know what the race is until nearer the time. So everyone, I think we've got people coming out. We've got 17 grid lobby. So again, another good turnout for position, which is quite a common. Oh, I have no engine sound. Lovely. That is interesting. I think you have to live with that, I'm afraid. Because I don't want to lead the session, but hopefully we'll get it fixed for the race. So Cam K is out. We've got Scorpion is out at the moment as well. No one is on the mediums at the moment. I think we've got quite a lot of people on the hards, but I'm guessing they want to get a banker time in first before they go on to the mediums, because I do believe the softs do run out quite quickly around here.
Yeah, those soft tires are really...
Sean, your mic. Well, Sean fixes his mic, and softs I think last to about lap 9 or lap 10 roughly.
Oh, now I have my mic on. Jesus Christ, what am I doing with my life?
As you were saying.
Those soft tires will be wearing out a little bit quicker, but so I think... Lawrence already left the session, so he's already disconnecting here, but those soft tires will... wear out a little bit quicker, so I guess people are gonna do it with the medium compound of tires to actually maybe start on the race.
Yeah, I think that's what most people are doing, because usually if they were to go on the soft tire to set their banker lap, quite a few people will be on the mediums to start off, but quite a lot of people on the hards, so I'll just go on board with Cam K, because he was the first person. Actually, no, there's someone in front of him who was on a lap. I don't know. Actually, no, let's go on board with Scorpion, because he was in front of Cam. Yeah, he is. So, Scorpion is in the Red Bull. Red Bull looking strong in all the tiers, I think, this season. As he goes part the tricky right-hander, going to the left a little bit, and then to the right, approaching a very tricky apex coming up soon as well. He's going to get a bit of a tow from the car in front as well, which I'm not quite sure who it is. I think it's a Williams. Yeah, it's a Mercedes actually, which might help him as we get to the DRS straight. It might not. We shall see. And I think he's got a invalidated lap time. I don't know, because he's turned his ERS mode off. But I'm guessing he might be trying to save.
Yeah.
Or he might be trying to save for another lap, maybe, because what I've noticed in these games, the less fuel you have, the quicker the lap time will be. So I'm guessing Scorpion also wants to go on a few laps and try and get a feel for it. And I think it's best to do that, of course, because it's best to get one lap time on the board and be conservative than really go out all in the first lap and start bossing it. And Spaniard goes fast at the moment with a 1:19.2. Well, the Scorpion a 1:21.7. Yeah, it is a banker lap. And yes, I was right.
There we go, Jorrit.
And Jorrit is in P1 at the moment in the Mercedes, so both Mercedes drivers doing well, and I think Vinton is going to get a little bit of a tow as well from the other Mercedes as well, and we see a yellow flag in sector 3, is probably people moving out of the way, so yeah, Scorpion is going to get another lap in, and I do expect him, Sean, to be a lot faster.
Yeah, Scorpion will now be a lot faster, because those hard tires will be warmed up a little bit now, the lap times will be... that's a little bit of an oversteer moment there for him. But yeah, I think at the end he will go on those medium to compound tires or softs. But I guess he's going for those mediums. But he's still sliding around a little bit, so those hard tires are not really up to temperature. But it's just only for a banker, just to see where you are. So he's already 1.3 seconds quicker, so at the moment he's going to be around 6th place. If things standing here, so it's coming around the chicane and takes them very nicely, hitting the apexes.
Oh, he
there is
nearly
a
went
moment
off.
there.
He nearly went off.
That's going to cost him a lot of time, and it's only P8.
A 1:20.5, so only 1 second quicker. The fastest lap time is on the hard is set by Luki in the Ferrari with a 1:19.4. So again, don't expect these times to be competitive at the moment, because obviously they will go faster towards the end. Zach Jarvis P2 in, I forgot what car he's in, Williams, so he's done quite well on the softs at the moment. You know these guys better than I do. What can you predict to be the pole time for this tier tonight?
I think some people will go on those soft tires, so I guess we're going to those 17s, mid 17s, I believe. So I think that's. Oh, there goes Jor off the track with no front wing there.
Oh,
so I guess he went a little bit too early, a little bit too eager on the throttle, and lost completely his front wing.
Yeah, that is not good. And if you're watching last week, Jaw caused an incident. Quite a few incidents last race. He got sent to the stewards quite a lot, and he ended up getting a 20-second time penalty to be added to the Baku race time after causing a lap 1 incident and out braking himself. So yeah, hopefully he deserves better in this round anyway. Current championship leader White Fountain is still on a lap though. He hasn't set a lap time yet, but I'm guessing he's waiting for other people to. I didn't see if he was faster or quicker that lap though. I didn't see that. But he is going for it. He's still going for it. He's got his ERS mode still right up.
Let's see how he takes those. He takes them very nicely here. So it's gonna be only just a bank lap time, or he's doing the multiple runs. Let's see how he goes. He takes them much better than Scorpion here. So it's actually gonna be a competitive lap time, and it will be a 1:19.308.
The fastest
on those hard
hard.
tires. So that's a very good lap time there.
Yeah, the fastest hard time that we've seen so far this session. So, to be honest though, I'm not surprised for Wright Fountain. He is so quick on this game. I was speaking about this in the talk show on Sunday. I think he's one of those drivers where he has got so much better on this game, even though he's done well in previous tiers before. And like we said, he should probably be in a higher tier. But again, he just wants some glory anyway. Chris in the Ferrari, he's 16th. He's going to come across the final few corners now as the pole sitter Joritz is right ahead of him as well. But
Wells doing his lap.
Yeah, but luckily I think they're spread apart enough.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. 119.4. 119.4 for Chris. So to be honest, so the three hardest runners are 1, 2, and 3 in the let me get the championship again. 1, 2, and 3 in the championship. So pretty good. Oh, and Jay's P3. So JP3 on the mediums.
Is that on the medium? Is that?
Yeah,
Let me see.
It's on the mediums. It's fitted the mediums. His best is on the mediums. Yeah. So it was on the mediums. Oh, and he's cut.
Wow.
I'm guessing he wants to go back to the pits quickly. I'm guessing quite a lot.
I think he will be.
Yeah, your Simon, TB, and Josh are currently out. So I'll just quickly go through the standings quickly. So Wright Fountain is leading the championship by 86 points. With a 28-point gap to Chris in second with 58 points. And we got Lukey in third, TK in fourth after his great result last week. We got Simon in fifth with 31 points. Adriel in sixth with 22. Cam in seventh. Oh, there's lots of yellow flags everywhere. I don't know what's happened there. We got Ian in 8th with 16. Lawrence in 9th with 15. Scorpion in 10th with 13. TB in 11th with 10 points. 12th is Yor with 9 points. 13th is Yorit with 9 points as well. 14th is Pete with 4 points, but Pete is not here tonight. Josh is 15th with 4 points. And we got Baboon and Bitin joint 16th on 1 point with Cam, Jarvis and Spaniard yet to score.
Oh dear.
So actually I don't think Cam's in this league anymore, so I think it's just Zach and Spaniard yet to score. So
which Cam? Cam Cameron? Or the other?
New Zealand Cam.
Oh, New Zealand Cam. Ah.
Yeah.
I think it's just due with the times. I think that's gonna
Oh
be.
no, yeah, probably. As I think yours currently on the lap now. I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
George currently on the lap. Yeah.
yeah, we're still trying to get Lawrence back into the session, so
But yeah, we can't do it because commentators can't invite people. So
yeah, we can't, which is a shame. So hopefully the lobby host, when he gets in, well, White Fountain's in the pits at the moment, so hopefully he can get into the pits. So as he's looking quite good, he went off a little bit into turn
1.2 seconds quicker. So
on the softs as well, or off its previous best. So it's a 1:21.7. So
oh, he's going off again.
That
Saves it though. Yes, indeed.
that is
That
not
curb
good.
is so naughty. That curb is so naughty since they made it more realistic back in 2018. You know, if you just go over there straight away, you can't just, you can't control your car anymore, and you're just spinning around.
And my question is, I wonder what option he has chosen for the
Oh,
type of
thank God he joined
tyres.
back.
Oh, Lawrence is joined. That's good. I wonder what type of tyre has he gone for, the more balanced option, the harder option? Because if he'd gone for the more balanced option, he's not going to have any softs left for his final run. So hopefully he's gone for the softer option because he'll have more mediums, more softs, and he will be able to go for a quicker lap. But at the moment, yours time is not going to be competitive, and you'll probably stay P16. But Lawrence will still have a chance to get a lap in. We only got 6 minutes left remaining. And is Josh on a lap at the moment? No, I don't think
not. No.
No.
He's 6 tenths slower. So. Oh wait, did he? Ooh.
Oh, he could.
And just forgot like that. George is now first now over 179. Just completely missed that there. So we're already into the 17s there.
Wow.
So I
So
think-
your prediction is coming correct, I must say. Spaniard in P2. So at the moment, so it'll be nice for Spaniard to get his first point here at OneHubRacing. And that'll be a good result for him if he keeps this up and doesn't cause any incidents. Baboon J, no, he's on his outlap, and so is Zach. So they've got 5 minutes remaining. I wonder, I think most of these guys will be waiting until about the 3-minute, 2-minute mark so they can try and be one of the last people to cross the finish line.
Yeah, they will probably do that. George is, he's gonna start on those soft tires, no doubt about that. But he's going like very early there, so even though it is a short track in terms of lap times, but I wouldn't go like with 5 minutes to go. Or he has to make it and do another one on those soft tires. But I highly doubt he's actually gonna make another one if he's gonna do that. But he's comfortably now leading, now first with over a 6-10 gap over the Spaniard. So let's see how his lap will do, and also for the Spaniard who is also outside the track. So this could be very exciting.
Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be brilliant to see all these guys put some good laps. I'm trying to sort out my internet, but I think it's all right. No, it's not. The stream keeps cutting off, so I will try and fix that. But whilst we do that, Jay's going slowly. I think Zach, he's on a quicker lap at the moment. I probably bet you it's my dad probably using the internet maybe. But
it is fine a little bit on my end though, so
yeah, I think we should be all right. I think I fixed it. It's all good. Sorry about that, everybody.
Oh dear.
Yeah, typical internet. I've never had any issues at OneHub with internet, so yeah, I will keep an eye on that during the stream. But anyway, going back on. Zach Jarvis is into P3 at the moment, still on those soft tyres. I'm surprised a lot more people at the top using more of the soft compounded tyres, a lot more than they would. I thought they would go on the mediums, but I'm guessing they just want a bit of glory, Sean.
Yeah, and let's see, can he improve? Oh, he only barely improved on his lap time there, so
yeah,
that's also sort of a waste of tyres there. He actually can't improve that much. George is now coming towards, and he's going back to the pits straight away. So
is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? That's the question.
Oh, he will make it.
Oh.
Still 3 minutes left, so he will definitely make it. But Jarvis, I highly doubt about that. If he's going to make that.
Nah, I don't think so. I had the exact same thing. I think it was, I can't remember. Oh, Spaniard!
Spaniard! Oh. Keep it off the tyre barriers! Jesus
Oh,
Christ. Oh, there's
my-
another door also coming up.
There's a Toro Rosso, which he almost moved out of the way. Oh my
Jesus.
god. That was unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Whew.
He's not going to have time to set another lap now. Those tyres are going to be long gone. And if he has to start on those tyres in a race, he will have a massive disadvantage. And he almost bottled turn 12 as well. So, yeah.
He needs to go straight to the pits. And hopefully, I think he can have some time there. So,
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully, he should have more time. He goes
yes,
in.
he will.
As Adri's still on the lap at the moment as well. And yeah, we'll see. I think turn 9 and 10 and turn 11 and 12 as well probably see the most incidents. And the drivers in position have been warned. They've all been given a warning last race due to most of their actions from last week. So I'm guessing some people are not following that message in terms of what we're seeing in qualifying. This is kind of like, for some of these guys, it's kind of like what we saw in Japanese Grand Prix practice today, where we've seen a few people making mistakes. But again, we don't have, they do have official practices on Thursday nights, but on Fridays, they don't have free practice, they just have qualifying, so you can...
Oh, Lawrence P4.
Lawrence?
On those mediums.
On those mediums.
That came out of nowhere.
That definitely came out of nowhere, and George is absolutely flying at the moment, and I think there's quite a few people sandbagging at the moment, Sean, because we have...
Chris is now currently on the lap, on those mediums, so... Maybe those top drivers are actually going for a more conservative strategy here. And I believe they actually can go quite high up, actually. So Chris, coming to the first sector now, he's already almost a tenth quicker. So he'll improve on this lap massively here.
He will. He's all... Oh, and it's a Haas again. Oh,
that's the Spaniard, I think.
Again.
No, that's Lawrence.
Oh, it's Lawrence.
Yeah, that's Lawrence. Yeah, he was not on the lap either, so...
Lawrence?
Oh, and the Spaniard has gone round and he has a broken front wing.
Oh,
he lost his front wing.
He will. Yeah, he's not gonna have time at all. But anyway.
Oh, look at Chris.
Chris is
so much traffic ahead of him, but
that hasn't affected him that much. But
not
I'm
really.
guessing. But
yeah, Jordan is.
Chris had a moment in turn 12.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's over for him. Probably over.
You told him, Sean, to not have a broken. We both told him to not have a broken front wing in today, and he has already in qualifying. So we kind of commentators cursed him there, and he has to go out again. I think it's not going to be too bad though. I'm guessing. Oh, he is going wide off a little bit. I think it's just his end plate that he's lost. So I think he'll be all right to continue as White Fountain's going on his final lap as well. I'm just seeing if anyone's going to cross the line with a few seconds to spare, because those are the people we're going to watch out for pole. As Josh is going through sector 3 now, as he's going to have 9 seconds. I think he will make it. He will make it. He's just about going to, and he's going to have one advantage. So he's bumped it up right up to 5. So we'll keep an eye on him as well.
Oh, Lawrence retired there.
Yep, Lawrence has retired from the session. So we won't be taking any further part, as Jay is come across the line. P4 for him, 119.5. Good lap time from Jay there. And Adri, his teammate, is still out on the lap as well. How about Lukey, though? Lukey's coming across the final corner. He wants to get pole from Jorit. Can he do it? He's on the medium. No, he's not. He's slowing down.
No.
He must have had a moment that we didn't see. Jorit comes across the line now. I need to get these names right. Is he gonna improve? No, he's not. He had a bit of a spin. No, 4 attempts. If he didn't make that mistake, it would have been
Fountain across the finish line.
Let's see.
He's 6 tenths quicker.
He's a favourite for pole. Is he gonna get pole?
Second.
P2.
Wow. On those medium as well. So that is a very good lap time by him.
To be honest, Sean, I can totally agree. So Cam K, Josh's teammate, is he going to do it? No, Chris cannot do it either. Cam K, ooh, P13. So times are very close. Josh is going to be the last person to cross the line. Can he improve on his P17? 14th. So your pole man is Jorit by, let me just have a look, 5/10 of a second. So we dominated qualifying, Sean.
Yeah, he actually dominated that, and the first one to be in the 117s.
That is to be honest, that is absolutely impressive from the Mercedes driver. If I look at his past results from previous sessions, he had the highest score he finished was in Baku, actually. So I wonder, Sean, is he going to start to find some true form after his good result in Baku, maybe? It looks like so.
Yeah, hopefully he does. He definitely has the momentum, so hopefully he can keep that up in this race.
Right, so we'll go through the results then. As so we got a Belgian front row.
Yes!
I just noticed that. So good job by Jorrit and White Fountain. P1 and 2. White Fountain's going to have a good run into turn 2, so we'll be interested to see what happens there. So Lukey P3, Spaniard P4, J 5th, Agile 6th, Jarvis 7th, Finton 8th, Scorpion 9th, Lawrence 10th, Yor 11th, TK 12th, and I didn't see the rest, but hopefully the streamer's got that, which we got. So yes, according to the drivers, it is dry, and they were right. It is a dry race. So the curse has broken for Precision Rain. We're going to have a normal race. That will make a change. Yeah.
For once we have a normally perfect dry race. For once.
I'm excited for this.
Oh, someone already pressed the X button there, so...
He's going to get a time penalty.
Oh dear.
And I think whilst we wait for the lobby to start, we may as well be a cheeky time to mention about our sponsors, Next Level Racing. Don't forget these drivers. If one of these guys will win a rig by Next Level Racing if they become Drivers Champion. So a huge incentive. And also, there is a discount code you can have if you want to buy some Next Level Racing gear yourself, Sean, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you use that code 1UP10, you get a 10% discount of all your products in your shopping cart. So get that in and shop at Next Level Racing.
Yeah, and I've got engine sounds back, so we're all good. And I really should get some Next Level Racing gear, because I love it. I've seen good reviews on it online, and we're lucky to be sponsored by it. So, looking at the tyres then, don't forget the top 10 will have to start on the tyre they set their fastest lap on. So we've got White Fountain, Lukey, Adriel, Fitin, Scorpion and Lawrence on the mediums. And we've got Jorrit, Spaniard, Jay, Zach, and all those people racing already in the formation lap. Lovely. We have those people on the softs. Josh, Cam K outside the top 10, they've chosen the mediums. Everyone else outside the top 10 on the hards. More people than I expected, so I'm guessing they're going for the alternate strategy and wanting to play out long into the race and hoping any of these guys are making a mistake. And in this position tier, that is very smart indeed.
Yeah, and if you use those hard tires, you can maybe stretch it to softs, because they all have like U soft, and with new softs you can go like maybe 2 laps longer. So if they can hold on long enough on those hard tires, they may actually just going for the hard supers, for the hard softs. Jesus. I've
never seen someone try that around Spain, but if someone...
You never know how good they are on the tires, so...
Yeah, it does depend.
Maybe one of them, if they have like a good tire management, they actually can pull it out.
I think if one person would do it, it'll probably be this guy, Chris. Because he's fast. So out of the bottom half, it'll definitely be Chris. Maybe TK as well. Well, TK's got a better qualifying than last week. He's P12 this week, so he's hopefully he's gonna have a comeback of his lifetime. So anyway, everyone is lining up for their grid slots. Welcome to those of you that just joined us from the podium tier. Welcome to the precision tier, and we're about to get this race underway. So the 5 red lights are about to come on your screens right now, and there's a long time for these lights to come on. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It is a long haul, but we are underway, and Jorrit has gone to a very good start off the line already, with White Fountain trying to cover him to turn run. He's got a good run. The Haas doing very well, covering off Lukey as well. Can they all make it clean? White Fountain's going to try and make a run. Mercedes is off. Mercedes is off. It is. I didn't see who it was.
Oh, that's still the pride of Lukey. Lukey has spun around.
And Lukey's out the race.
Retired, and the McLaren has gone off as well. That's Baboon J.
Oh, I've seen.
Spun around.
Well, I was hoping for no lap 1 carnage in precision, and we've got it. So, Guys,
God.
keep it clean. But Lukey,
That didn't happen.
Lukey was very unfortunate there. I'm surprised there wasn't a safety car. So the Mercedes really
Still no
got
safety car though.
yeah, the Mercedes got compromised a little bit there, and also I think the Williams and Zach got involved as well. But to be honest, you're off to a very good start with White Fountain in second place. Not getting a start, he would have wanted to try and get past Jorrit, but he's on harder tyres, so maybe he could get more of an edge when we get to the pit stop for the soft tyres. But one more timing already, and we haven't even finished lap 1.
Yeah, hectic first lap, and yeah, I don't know. I think the Ferrari or just Lucky just lost the back end, and the car just didn't go. And
What happened
Kemka is going to
there?
the pits and Josh almost hitting him at the back. So luckily no front wing damage for him, but
Yeah, I'm
that was
guessing.
like an unexpected pit stop thing from K-Cam, who might actually be involved in that first lap carnage.
There was so much going on, Sean. I didn't really catch most of it. So yeah, it must have been. And yes, his front wing is changing. Oh, and Josh
Josh
is
is front
fun.
round.
Josh is.
Oh dear, has he lost his front wing?
Yeah, I think so. So the Toro Rossos are not having a good day.
Yep.
He's lost his right. His
Oh
left.
God.
He's lost his left front wing. The right is absolutely fine, but his left is completely not. So he needs to limp it home to the pits. Simon is in the pits as well. Jay's in the pits too. I think the stewards are
It's
going
all
to be
happening.
very busy again for this tier. And Lukey is left. He's not happy whatsoever. And look at Vitin. He's overtaken Spaniard in turn 10 without DRS. What a move from him. And he's up into P3 already. So 1 and 3 for Mercedes. But Spaniard and Lawrence looking very racy as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, Lawrence is actually keeping up very well with the Spaniard and Vint Antonio. So yeah, he's keeping up, and he's now fighting. He's now like more than ready to take up the fight. George is now the fastest with a 122.629. So he's in the world in his own right now with a 1.5 second lead.
I think the top 3 were very lucky to avoid the carnage. They kept it together. They were able to keep it clean, and that's what's helped them a little bit. Oh no, Josh is out.
George has retired.
I think.
Is that in the final corner?
I don't know. I'm going to follow Cam K and see what happens. Follow
I think
his
that's the final
teammate.
corner. Yeah. Oh, he's spun in the
pits.
pit lane.
The pits.
In the pit lane.
It is a very hard pit lane. Oh, and Chris is almost. I think Dior's overtaken Chris. So
Yeah.
Dior, a very good move from him in the Alfa Romeo as
Oh, he's going very
he's
deep.
very deep into that turn there, but we're going to see what Chris is going to do. Is he going to try and get the inside? No, he stayed behind
Nice.
for now. He backs out at the moment. He almost had a try again, but he's going to get DRS though. So this is the first opportunity for him.
Oh,
to,
Jesus.
that was close from Chris, to be honest. And he's backed out of that almost certainly after that.
Yeah, he will get another one there at that long back straight there, so he will get a chance to get P8 back from George. Well, the Spaniard losing a little bit more time to Vito Antonio, so I think those soft tires are already sort of like
Off the cliff.
losing the grip.
Yeah, they are starting to. Vitin is starting to catch up a little bit. But, you know, I think one advantage with George being at the front is that he can save a little bit more compared to his rivals that are fighting for position on the soft, like Spaniard. He's been fighting for the whole race so far, so he's going to have to pit earlier than George. But maybe.
Oh, you get a bad run out of turn 3 there.
That was. So the Hasses are going to fight position again. We don't want to be. Gunther Steiner is probably shaking in his boots right now. We don't want a Grosjean and Magnussen incident, I must say. Sean, as you were saying earlier.
Yeah. Although I would actually like it to actually happen there, but I think for them it's not really the best option there.
No, we don't want to see that.
Oh, he's losing the back end there again. Yeah, his tires are completely gone there.
Yeah,
Absolutely shattered.
Oh, you can tell, and Lawrence is starting to catch up a little bit. He's going to get DRS. He's
Oh,
going
he's
to try
going
and get the
defensive, though.
outside. He is going defensive. He's doing well. Oh,
Outside, oh god. Side by side to turn 12.
this is not going to
Yes.
end well. Yeah, oh yes, it actually does. And luckily, the camera
But he's-
didn't show off the move to its full potential. But Adriel got past Spaniard, so I think Spaniard was so concentrating on trying to defend from Lawrence that he lost it a little bit, and he's lost it again.
Oh.
So yeah, his
Yeah, his
tyres
tyres
are
are
definitely
gone.
off the cliff. So I think the hard tyres of Joe and Chris are going to start to come to its own a little bit as well. So I think the medium runners are starting to gain. Oh, and Chris, look at that! What a move from Chris there into turn 1. He made it look easy there, and I think he's the biggest gainer so far this race. Yes, he is. From 17th on the grid, well, from last place to 8th place. So
Yeah, he's doing a wonderful job there, and he's also on the hard tires, so he will, as the race goes on, the grip is gonna settle in better, and he's gonna actually catch those guys from the mediums also. So he's in a prime position right now.
yeah, he is. He's looking very, very good. He was hoping for a better result. I do believe he's feeling much better today than last week, and he looks pretty racy to me, which is very, very important around Spain, especially. So I think a lot of these teams look for data as well in real life, but obviously in OneHub they used Silverstone this year for the qualifying night, whereas last season was Spain. So I think quite a lot of these drivers have raced in Spain before for qualifying night anyway, so they're used to the track, they've been practicing. You can tell who has been practicing, but meanwhile, White Fountain up front is catching up to Jorrit up front due to those soft tyres starting to degrade a little bit. This could be White Fountain's chance to really put pressure on the Mercedes driver.
Yeah, look at the grip. Yeah, he's already gained so much, and if you see just in the corners, just how much more grip White Fountain has compared to Jorrit here, and yes, yellow is sector 2. That's for Zach Jarvis spinning around with a broken front wing.
Yeah, I think he spun by himself, I believe. I think because there was no one else
he
in
spun by
front of
his
him
own.
or behind him. So, yeah, he's not having a good start to his OneHub career, but hopefully he can recover surely. But it is positions here. If you keep going, you're most likely going to get good results at the end of it. So hopefully Zach can do that. But this is White Fountain's chance then. Is he going to bump the ERS to try and get past Jorrit? He is going to try and have a look. Nope, he decides to back off.
He's gonna save it for the straight.
Yep, he's going to save it for the straight, and probably going to save it for when Jorrit goes into his pit window, because I think some of these guys tried both strategies and know when the soft's going to pit, and he's probably going to try it when Jorrit can pretty much have more pressure to respond, basically. So
Yeah.
So let's see if Jorrit has responded.
He's still sticking out though.
He's pulling away on the straights, and maybe Jorrit stopping on the straights is a lot better then.
Yeah, he still has some. Yeah, and normally you can't just be slow, but if you just have like a very good exit out of those final corners, you can gain so much time. You actually just have enough for the guy who has DRS, So as we have yellow, that's Zach Jarvis retiring. So
Oh.
I guess it is on a straight, or he has retired himself.
Oh, yeah, Zach has, I think he probably, it might be from the pit lane. No, it's sector 2 actually. So, yeah, he probably retired himself there. But what a shame from Zach. But hopefully he can recover. But that means another position gained for the guys that haven't gained as much at the moment. So, that is very, very, very good to see from them. So, on lap 7 then. And another massive gain at the moment is TB. He's up 7. Lawrence is up 6. Obviously, we talked about Chris earlier. Vitin up 5. TK up 2. Cam K up 3. Agile up 1. And you're up 3. I might have said him. But White Fountain, they kept their position. So was Simon. Everyone else has dropped positions. Jay has been a disadvantage. Oh, we got another yellow flag. What is going on in sector 2 today? Oh, it's Spaniard. He has had enough.
From round 8. Oh, God.
He's had enough again. What is it with sector 2? An incident. I was not expecting that. I was.
Yeah, he's lost his front wing. And George. Oh, side by side there.
Wait a minute.
1 and 2. And White Fountain has taken over the lead on lap 8. From Jorrit, and he's going off the track there, and his tires must have been done.
And meanwhile, I think the Red Bull of Scorpion were also in a battle with Lawrence, and I was following them as well. So 2 battles happening at the exact same time, but White Fountain in the lead of this race. But you could have not predicted that. His tires can last longer, and maybe Jorrit was pushing a little bit too much. but he will probably have to pit next lap, I think, if he wants to try and get that undercut on White Fountain. He is going to go onto the hard tyres, I think, for his next stint, so which will make it to the end, of course, but it is going to be tough. Spaniard is in the pits as well. He had a stock go, so yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, and that broke the front wing, so his race is absolutely done today.
He is losing so much positions, and he's on another set of softs as well, so I'm guessing he wants to do the 2-stop. But and he hit the wall. He hit the wall in the pit. Almost anyway. That was lucky. That was less damage, but we'll see when he gets into the pits. That was so lucky from the Mercedes driver, but he might have lost a bit of time there. But he goes on to the hards anyway. He's going to be on fresher hards compared to the ones in front of him, so hopefully he can get clear of that traffic, because otherwise White Fountain's going to dominate like he did in last week. And we've got TK has just got past that was so close on that pit exit. Very close.
Indeed, very close indeed. And Chris is almost just now at the back of a drill dog for P5. Remind you that he was 17th on the grid there. And within 9 laps he already gained 11 positions. So he is on a roll right now, and just the cornering speed and just in everything, he's so much quicker. Look at him just weaving left, right and center, and a drill dog is a little bit lacking there, so...
Yeah, I've noticed that as well, Sean. But yeah, he is flying at the moment. Maybe we're getting good jinxes or something like that.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't jinx it here.
No, I mean positive jinx.
Oh, positive jinx, okay.
Yeah, we like positive jinx at OneHub. We hate negative jinxes. So, not going to say anything more, because otherwise we will haunt him for life. So,
yes.
So, the hards can, I think, last for pretty much most of the race, if not all of it. Or pretty much lap 24.5, I think, is when the hards will start to die. So, that is when we will expect to see Chris pit, and he'll go onto the softs as well, and it's going to be incredibly fast in that race, so watch out for him towards the end. I think we'll keep a close eye on the hard runners in particular.
George with a time penalty there, so that's gonna I think that's at the chicane there. So
that was, I think, just before the start of turn 1, I think. Yeah, it is before the start of turn 1, so unfortunately, if he wants to win, he's got to make clear by quite a bit, I think, if he wants to he spun!
George!
He's
he
out!
Spun around and he's out!
So
how did he lose the back end there? Like, I think he just went too eager.
Turn 5? Turn 5? Is that it?
Yeah, turn 5.
Wow, that is an odd place to bin it, I must say. But I'm guessing the pressure just got to him. So I think...
I don't know, he saved the car, but all of a sudden he just didn't save it anymore and just let it all, into the tire there. So
basically,
yeah,
screaming, shout, let it all out. And he's not.
And a drill dog's coming to the pits there. That is early.
That is early for a set of mediums. He might have had a bit of issues that we didn't speak about, but yeah. So yeah, I think it's not the first time this season where the person from pole is either out or has completely bottled it. So, that is again another common thing in position that we've seen pretty much every race. But apart from White Fountain, where he had pole and he's won. Oh, Simon's out. Simon is out the race then.
Is that in the pit lane?
That must be the pits.
Or not? No, it's off the track there.
That is way up.
You can also crash there, yeah. If you just hit the inside curb there, at the final corner, you can also lose the back end there. That's like sort of a auto spin curb there. So
yeah, I hope his car could clear soon, because otherwise, this guy Spaniard is going to hit him.
Yeah.
Why is there no safety car for that? I mean, if it was real life...
It's Codemasters, Jess.
If it was
Codemasters. What can you actually expect from them?
Half you, the car's been gone, that's fine. If it was real life, there would have been a safety car. So...
Yeah, but Codemasters wants realism and doesn't give it.
No, unfortunately. So already, we're down to 12 runners on lap 12, so... Yeah.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, Chris is
Getting
good.
closer and closer to Scorpion. Is he going to go around the outside?
He's going to try.
Breaks so much later. Gets a little bit of contact with Scorpion, but that is a class move right there, ladies and gentlemen.
That is an example of clean racing and at his best. And Chris definitely showing his form today on Spain. It is. In some days he's good. Some days he is bad. This is a day where he's starting to get a potential favourite for the podium if he could keep this up. And he's only 1.5 seconds behind Lawrence, and he's catching him as well. So maybe the hardest.
He's on a roll right now.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely having a positive mindset now, and that is very important. You really don't want to focus on what happened last race, unless you've had a good result. But if you had a good result, you don't want to become too complacent. So all you got to do is focus on the task in hand, and that is the race in hand, which is now. And that is Chris's advantage. So, you know, we said we'll keep an eye on him.
Oh, and he's going on to the pits. Lawrence is into the pits on lap 30, which is a normal...
Yeah, that is...
I'd say just a pit window for the medium.
Yeah,
so,
that was what I was expecting. Roughly about that 12-13 is we'll see people going to the pit lane for the medium tyres. Lawrence hoping to do the undercut on some of his other rivals, like Vitin in the Mercedes maybe. I think that's the only person that's on the mediums, but I think Vitin is going to be alright and become ahead of him anyway.
yeah.
TK's on a roll again, isn't he?
Yeah, also now P6, and he's having a little bit of a quiet race down there, but still, yeah, just doing his thing on those hard tires, and if you can keep this up, you can still finish at this position actually.
Yeah.
If you just have this consistent, always going very wide there. But yeah, if you can keep this up, I think he will get P6, P5.
Yeah, I think so. Which will help him in terms of being best of the rest, because I think that's what he's aiming for, like we spoke to him earlier on as well. Oh, we got another yellow flag. Oh my god, what is going on tonight?
That's Spaniard.
That's Spaniard.
I think that was Spaniard. But I think it was more, letting people through, I think.
Oh, it's blue. Oh, let me have a look. Let me have a look at interval. Yep, he's already a lap down. He's already a lap down, so he's already getting blue flag. And that's White Fountain and Vitin into the pits then. I'm just trying to think, where is White Fountain's nearest rivals? Nowhere to be seen. I think White Fountain's going to be ahead of these guys up front, but we'll see. White Fountain goes on the hard. So does Vitin. What about Lawrence? He's already out. So
wow, that overcut has worked there.
Well done to White Fountain there. That has helped him so much, and that's going to benefit him for the rest of the race. He's on fresher tyres. He's ahead of Lawrence. Job's a good one.
Yeah. It's only, he pit one lap earlier, but just to show that the overcut just helps them just enormous there. Again, yellow sector 2 there.
I think that Spaniard moving out of the way of other cars at the moment. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that is for him, yeah.
I think at the moment. Poor guy. But he still keep it going then, so huge respect.
He still keep it going, yeah.
Huge respect. These drivers have
Normally
been told.
Normally they quit straight away, but he still keep going it. Yeah, well done.
The drivers have been told to not retire if they've had like a horrible race, if they just don't give up basically. But it looks like Lawrence is going to try and... TK, what a defensive there! Oh my, he is on it tonight with his defensiveness. Oh, Lawrence almost lost it there. But TK on older tyres compared to Lawrence is doing very well. I don't know how he's doing it.
Yeah. But Lawrence is just fuming because he wants to catch a White Fountain from the last ground there, but yeah, now getting hold of by TK is gonna make him absolutely mad. But now he has the one with DRS. Yeah, TK is not really gonna fight for that. And Drillo sets the fast lap on those hard tires, and Lawrence gets into P6 there.
What a move from Lawrence! Again, he made it look easy. He was on fresher tyres, and TK. I don't think TK would have challenged that, because in most situations, if you're on older tyres and there's someone fresher than you, you don't want to hold them up. You let them through, and you might catch up to them towards the end when you have fresher tyres. So it's kind of like a win-win, but it depends on how far ahead or behind you are. So I think apart from TK and Lawrence, the gaps I think are a bit big at the moment. There's not really much battles going on. I think we'll have to wait until the drivers on the hard tyres go into the pits. TB might be closer to Jord though, coming up soon as well. So I'll keep an eye on him.
Oh, that Spaniard's
Oh,
spun around at turn 12.
I think, is he giving up? Is he giving up?
No, he's waiting for others.
Oh.
Wow. Still going.
Huge respect to Spaniard. I mean,
Wow.
well, to be honest, that's what the drivers have been taught to do. When I have a bad race, I have to do exactly the same. I have to not give up and just keep going. And that is what he's doing. So, props to him for that. But, one thing I like from OneHub, and I did say that in the talk show, is the fastest lap situation for the bottom half as well. And only 2 people can pretty much do it at the moment. Oh, Spaniard's out! So I guess, he's retired in the pit, surely.
Yeah, that was actually expected.
Yeah, that was
Actually
expected. But let me just see who's fastest lap at the moment. So fastest lap from the top 10 is Adril. Fastest lap in the bottom half is Spaniard at the moment. So at the moment unless Jay goes onto those soft tyres, which he could still do, at the moment he could technically still get a point. I don't know how it works if they retire, but I think they still get a point, but I don't know. But
Yeah.
that would be, so that won't be doom and gloom for Spaniard if he, but I'm almost certain Jay is going to take this opportunity and go for the soft. He will anyway. So I think Jay's the favourite fastest lap for the bottom half, but for the top 10, it's anyone's game at the moment.
Yeah, and currently anyone's game, and yeah, Span leaving the session, but yeah, he's already holding off quite some time, even though he spun around. So, oh, we have a virtual safety car here. He left the session. We have a virtual safety car.
Thank you,
Ooh.
Cody's, but that I don't know what happened to cause that.
I think it's because Spaniard left the session, and I think it still triggered a safety car there.
And
now
I
a
think
virtual
because
safety car.
I think if you leave the session and your car's still there, then I think it causes a virtual safety car.
Yeah, and now it's now going back again, but
Yeah, we're back
Chris
again.
was just after turn 1 when the virtual safety car happened, so he couldn't actually provide a free pit stop. So otherwise you could maybe cheeky, try, but
No,
yeah.
but he doesn't want to do that because softs don't last very long anyway. So
Yeah, you could try it though, but like everyone was like such spread out, like nobody could actually get a decent advantage of that virtual safety car. So
I'm just
yeah, Chris did I think that Chris did like a right job there.
Yeah, I think he did the right job staying out, and so did Jaw as well, and TB, the top 3, who are doing so well, and they're going to, I think 3 more laps, and then we'll see people pit to possibly, 3 or 4 laps time before they go on to the softs, the medium or the softs maybe. That's the advantage of going on the hard. You can go one of 3 ways. You could, if you're fine on the hards and you can take it for longer, you can go onto the softs. But if you feel like you're struggling on the hards at the moment, you can go onto the mediums. So it's really up to the drivers. But look at Scorpion on TK then, on the right-hand side of the track then. And he overtakes Scorpion. There we go. TK, I mean. There we go. Up into P7. And now could chase down Lawrence pretty soon as well. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to see I won't be able to see his fastest lap time, but I still see some debris from previous incidents. GG game.
Yeah.
But
Marshall's not being drunk today.
yeah, and with Sean still having his beer, with your beer.
Yes.
which is not normal if you don't, to be honest. Which is what I like about you.
Yeah.
But
You just have to be weird. Well,
yeah.
or just use it.
Anyway, it is a family show. But
Oops.
right. So lap 19 now, and TK is still catching though. So it is not,
He's still hanging there though.
he's still hanging in there, which is good, which is I think is important, and I'm guessing he's saving as well. Which what he did so well in Baku, he was able to save, go onto those inters at just the right time, and he was able to get P2 from it. He's good at time management.
But yeah, he didn't get DRS off of Scorpion there, and so, but Adrenaline didn't got any there, so I think he's just now
No.
fine for that, although he's really catching there, Adrenaline, but yeah, he's also on much fresher hard tires than T-Way there, so
Yeah. I think Adriel is going to overtake pretty soon, I think. So we'll keep an eye on that. As TB's not that far behind yours, so he got caught up to him pretty quickly as well. So I wonder who's going to blink first out of the three on the hard tyres. Don't forget, they're not leading the net lead at the moment. The net lead is White Fountain. And I did say in the talk show, Precision, I think, can be... if it's the way it is going at the moment, Precision can be the first tier this season to decide the title. I've already called it in the talk show, and the way White Fountain's performing is already looking likely for him at the moment. He's turning into a Blizzard. VSR Blizzard. So, you know. Oh, and TB's in the pits, Sean.
oh, TB already into the pits on those
It is a pit window. It is a pit window. So,
on those
mediums.
medium compound tires.
Yeah, it is expected. It would be too early to go on to the soft. So, good move from him. And he's not going to go that far behind his teammate either. So, maybe a bit of team orders. But, Victon is in P4. But look at Lawrence, Sean.
Yeah. Still, oh jeez. Hanging in there. With Ventino there. And I think Chris, yeah, he has to make decisions because they are catching them rapidly there. And he only has like a 12-second lead to White Fountain. So if he's just smart, he can actually just go to the mediums, you know, to prevent more time loss if he's just staying out to try for the softs, you know, then he's definitely in the mix there because all the tires are
Oh,
like...
he's going to try for a move around the inside.
Oh dear.
Does he do it? Yes, he does.
Yeah, he did.
Sensational from the Haas driver. He was having a troubled moment on the race earlier on, but he's forgot about that and he's overtaken the Mercedes who's in P2. That is going to help White Fountain. He's hoping that they're going to see people battling like this, and
Draw into the pits.
And you're into the pits. Yes, he goes. So he's going to do the undercut on Chris then. This is going to be crucial for the Alfa Romeo driver on the mediums as well. Is Chris going to go on the softs? I did predict Chris was going to go on the softs. I think he is. I won't be surprised if he does. But it does depend on how Jaws laps before Chris goes into pits goes. Because if it's faster than his, and if he gains time, then it might be a bit of a gamble. But we'll see.
Yeah, but I think he just need to go on those mediums because I think he just wants to be now ahead of Jaw. But we all know that the overcut is quite powerful here, so... But I think the best is now, right now, to just stick, just to go on the mediums now, you know, just do the overcut on Jaw. He's still gonna have fresher tires than White Fountain or Lawrence there, so... And he's on a compound softer, so he will be alright if he just pit now.
So the race win is, the podium is still on the cards for Chris, I think. If we... Oh, he's in the pits. No, he's going on the mediums. I'm sure he's going on the mediums. There's no way, if he goes on the softs now, there's no way he's going to make it last soft to the end. But he will surprise us. We'll see now.
I will be flabbergasted.
I see yellow tyres, so it's mediums.
Yeah, there's mediums, no doubt about that.
So
now White Fountain comes to the straight there.
Yep, as we'll see, it's Chris versus White Fountain then. Yes, White Fountain is miles ahead. So is Lawrence, and so is Victon.
So yeah, he's still in 4th place there with those mediums, and he's actually not that far behind of the hard runners. It's only like maybe 6 seconds, 7 seconds.
Yeah.
With 11 laps to go, he could actually catch those drivers up.
I think he can. Knowing him, I think apart from that mistake in qualifying, he's done well. He's done brilliantly. And he's getting back to form, like we said. And TK, whoa, fastest lap so far on the mediums. A good, cracking effort from him. He's currently 10th for the moment, but he's got 11 seconds behind Jay. So at the moment, he's still going to get points anyway, which will be good enough, I think. But more
Oh
crucially,
wow!
oh,
Look at this. Look at Chris. He came out of the pits with 4.1 seconds
now it's
behind
3.2.
Vicino, and it's already 3.2. So this is gonna be a very exciting end.
I can't wait. I like last few laps battle, Sean, and this is going to be great for the best of the best to really fight it out. And look at Lawrence though, 2.9.
It's also
Where-
catching a little bit down White Fountain. So
It's not over. It's not over for the race win yet, Sean.
yeah.
And can you? I know White Fountain doesn't have any penalties, and I know Victon has penalties, but does Lawrence?
Oh, a dribble dog.
Scorpion!
Scorpion. Oh, a little bit of a touch there, but I think
Adjul has
a
it.
dribble dog. Yeah,
He has it. He's got it.
he has done it.
I'm surprised because he was on much older tyres, so I'm guessing he's got a little bit of heat to his tyres a lot more and able to use it to his potential, and he got past him. So good job on the McLaren. And Cam is into the pits then, onto a set of mediums. So everyone who's expected to stop has stopped. So no more scheduled stops unless people like Jay want to try fastest lap. I am surprised Jay can go for fastest lap, surely, from the bottom half without losing anything.
He's still gonna get a point though. So
Yeah, he's still gonna get a
everyone will
point.
get points.
So yeah, he's gonna. I think he's gonna go for it. You know, we'll see anyway.
Yeah. Oh wow! Look at this.
Chris.
1.2 seconds. He already gained that in just 2 laps, from 4 to 1.2 seconds. Absolutely unreal. So he's gonna get the DRS already at turn 9 there.
Yeah, and that's gonna help him. Oh no, he hasn't. Where is it? Oh no, there's no DRS here, is it?
No. Yeah, he is DRS, but he wasn't there in the DRS
Oh
zone
yeah,
yet.
he wasn't. He wasn't in touch, and there we go. So he could get it in turn 9, which he can. 1.0, 9 tenths. Yes, he can now.
He is.
He is a firecracker around Spain. And he was hoping for a dry track, and he's got a dry track, and he is doing sensational. I know I've said that so many times. He could be favourite for driver of the day. That's where my money is going on so far. Because
Oh yeah, my money is definitely for Chris right now.
yeah.
With 9 laps to go, he's already 4 tenths. And now with the compound softer, he has so much better grip. But
Yeah,
he needs to
is
also
he gonna
save
try-
DRS, because look how low that is from him.
And
So he's
Victon-
actually pushing up the limit.
Victon's on more ERS than him, so Victon is trying to save. And it's just a fine line, really. You don't know what to do, but I think he wants to pick up the pressure when he needs it most.
Yeah, look at this. Saving a little bit of ERS. Oh, he's going very defensive there, but he has the better straight line speed.
Here
he
he
goes down the
goes.
inside. And he's gonna get this. Yeah, P3 for now for Chris on lap 25.
Lap 25 of 33. 8 laps to go. And Chris is onto a podium position. I called it, ladies and gentlemen. I said he was going to get a podium. And, well, I'm not going to call it now because saying that, bad things might happen if I keep saying things like that. So, yeah, so he's getting 2 positions in 2 laps. It's hard to tell if he's going to catch up to Lawrence or not. I don't know. I don't know on that one. But 2.1 now.
2 seconds right now. Yeah, he's actually gonna get this maybe.
I can't wait. So at the moment, if the way keeps going as it is, if he keeps up that pace for most of this race, he could still be on for the race victory.
Yeah, he will.
And he got 1 race win, I believe, in China, which was the last dry race.
China.
So if he gets this win, it'll be 2 dry race wins in a row. So, you know, that is impressive.
This is gonna be very interesting.
If you're just watching this, I hope you're gonna watch to the end. I know Pinnacle's on now, but this is the battle where it's at. Battle for the win.
Don't tune away.
Don't tune
Don't do
away.
it.
Don't.
We come to you.
Yeah.
If you do that.
Yeah. Just watch this. Just watch. You know. We're gonna get
1.6.
glory. Here.
Oh god. The scenes, if you actually can get a driver that's going actually do a last to first challenge, but
Yeah.
he has to remind that those hard tires are still, you know, still in a decent shape there from Lawrence and White Fountain there, so. But he also needs to save that ERS a little bit, but 1.5 right now to gap.
Yeah. Ooh. It's gonna be tough, I think, for Chris, but as long as he keeps saving like he's trying to, he can do it. But I think due to that battling, White Fountain is able to increase the gap again. So it may turn into a battle for P2 at
1
this
second.
race. 1 second.
And he's got DRS.
He's got
He's got DRS out of that.
I mean, he's
Or
not
not.
using it. He's not using it. I think he didn't. I think he doesn't know, Sean, that
I don't know, or it's a glitch. I don't know.
it might.
I saw DRS popping up and then he doesn't use it, so
Or he might have had broken DRS, maybe. Which
can
I
also
hope
be an
not.
option there.
I've lost DRS so many times. I think when the most common tracks I lose DRS is here and Bahrain, and it rhymes as well. Bahrain, Spain.
Yeah.
That is a
Well,
coincidence. But hopefully Chris hasn't lost his DRS. Maybe he's not using it yet. Maybe he wants to. He thinks he could get a better run in turn 9 and 10. Which I
Well,
think.
7/10s. He's getting closer, but I think he needs to wait a little bit till the main straight there.
Yeah. As TB has got a free. Oh, TB. He was running so well as well. He got free. I'm surprised, but there's not many time penalties. Oh! Lawrence
Oh,
is
that's Lawrence! Oh, whoa!
It's
That's again the curb. Turn 12.
turn
again.
12. Oh no! We were hoping for
Oh,
a
God.
P2 battle, and it's just fallen to pieces for the Haas driver. He was
Oh, my
not
God.
hoping that. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but look at this. He is not going. He's hasn't got any damage, I don't think. But he's going.
Yeah, he has got a little bit of damage.
Oh, is
Don't
he?
question the pit lane. Yeah.
And don't speed
He
into the
definitely
pit
got damage
lane.
out of that.
Don't speed. Don't. Oh, thank God for that.
He's actually not speeding there. And now the gap is yellow flags. That's.
Oh,
I think it's for Kemka. He's going pretty slow down the straight, so I think he also maybe spun around there.
I think he'll go into the pits as well. He want. If Cam has some sense, go for fastest lap. He
I
won't
would
lose
do
any
that as well.
position. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was in Cam's situation. But he'll probably wait for a few laps, so he can be on fresher tyres, which he is going to. Yeah, he's going to. And Lawrence in the pits now. He's going to go for fastest lap too. So he can still get 3 points if he stays ninth. So, but it
Yeah,
would
3 points.
it would have been 18 points if he didn't bottle it.
Yeah. What a shame.
And I'm already seeing Odoms in one of the chats I have of him, putting huge bottles on Lawrence's, you know.
Oh dear.
Yeah, yeah. Well, get some bottles in the chat because, you know, Lawrence is on up. So he's seeing quite a few bottles tonight from the Haas cars. One for the Spaniard and
Lawrence
now
now getting a
Lawrence.
3-second time penalty, so
Yeah, it is taking a while for the tyres to warm up. Oh, TB and Scorpion. TB's going to go around the outside.
look at that.
He does it, and he gets P5. So the Renault driver doing very well.
He does a very good job there.
I'm so impressed. I think Scorpion is doing all right to stay P6 at the moment. It's gonna equal his best result, I believe, because 8 is 4 points. 7th is
8 points.
Huh?
6 is 8 points.
6 is
7 is 6 points.
Oh, right, so he's going to equal his best results unless he gets a penalty or something like that. But we'll see. So, meanwhile, battle for the lead, I think it's going to pretty much, I think, unless Chris can pull off a masterclass and gain 4 seconds in a few laps on those mediums, I don't think the win is going to change.
Yeah, he's still 3.8 now. We're going on lap 30 out of 33, and I don't think unfortunately that Chris don't get to catch White Fountain there, so I think he needs to settle in for second place. But
Yeah, I think
nonetheless,
so.
that is still a fantastic comeback drive, and just the immense space he had on those hard tires, and now also on those mediums. You know, it is just an immense space he has right now, and I think he's going to definitely be there on my drive of the day there.
Yeah. I think we're going to have a little bit of a fight, Sean, on who we pick for driver of the day for Chris. But, you know, but if you want, if it stays like this, I'll let you have this one. So, because I'm nice, because you're a regular, I'm just reserved. So, you get first pick.
Okay.
You get first pick. There you go.
Well, thank you then. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's not fair if I get first pick and I'm only reserved, so...
I don't mind it that much, but...
And I'll have to do it, and I'll have... Oh! Scorpion!
A Drello dog! No! Keep it off! Yes, he keeps it off.
Oh, thank God for that. Oh, we got a yellow flag!
Oh,
Adriel! Adriel's lost
Jesus.
it! Scorpion's overtook him. I think I think it's Adri, I'm not sure. But Adri has made a mistake, I think.
Yeah, he's spun around at turn 12, but his tires must have been absolutely done. He's done 19 laps on those set of tires.
Ow!
His tires must have been cooking right now.
I'm just hoping he doesn't get a puncher. I don't think he will.
I hope not.
I've seen a puncher on lap 24, so I think
Oh.
it would. I've seen a puncher on lap 24 laps, or it might be Bahrain where I've seen that. I don't know, but anyway,
Must have been Bahrain then.
must be Bahrain. I don't know. And Bahrain was another race I commentated for OneHub when I had to fill in this season, but.
Look at this, Scorpio now getting close to T-Bay there.
And yours closing up to Adri as well. So two
Yeah,
battles
his tires
going
are
on.
just done.
I think the ones on the hard tyres are absolutely struggling at the moment to try and keep up.
It's more like a Driller though. I think White Fountain is just alright so with the gap, but... Oh, a Jor!
Almost.
On the grass there.
He's on the grass, I think it was in turn 9. And
Yeah, turn 9 it was.
but he saved it. He saved it well, so...
Luckily he saved it.
Huge respect to Joe for respecting that. But we got
yellow sector 2, that's for
Oh!
Bunjay. Yes, indeed.
and
With no front wing.
Oh, yeah, it's got a bit of front wing. Just
Well, it's still damaged though.
still damaged though.
On the left side. Yeah, on the
But-
left side is pretty much damaged there.
And I think we didn't see Cam K a few laps ago pitted for the soft tyres.
Oh yeah.
So battle for... Actually, there's... As long as Cam K doesn't bottle it, he should get fastest lap here. So, no pressure, Cam.
No pressure.
Don't bottle it, because, yeah, Chris is up to 3 seconds from White Fountain. It was 4 seconds earlier.
He's now pushing though a little bit. But look at this, he saves so much of his RS right now. He's now gonna push, but is it too late? I think it is too late.
I think it's
I
too
don't see
late.
him-
If
I don't see him catching 2 seconds in just 1.5 laps there.
If he pushed a few laps earlier, I think he might have done it, but I think, I don't know. I think he just wanted to conserve a little bit, hoping that White Fountain's tyres would give in, but no. I think the order might stay as it is, but don't forget Vitin has a time penalty. I think Vitin will stay P3, as far as I'm aware.
3.4, yeah.
And that'll be his best result, because
Pushing, yeah.
that will be his best result, because his best result was a 10th place in China. So that is a massive improvement. He's done a TK.
There's already improvement there.
He's done a TK. Well, kind of. In terms of form, that is, not positions. But anyway, we're on the final lap of this race. It's been chaotic at the start, but towards the end, I think everyone else has been keeping it clean. Out of all the ones that are still there, I think the main bottles we've had on the second half of the race have been pretty much bottles for people's own at the moment. But, yeah, it's White that 1.5, I think it's too late for Chris.
It is way too late, yeah.
It is way-
If he pushed maybe 2 laps earlier, then he would have just actually got DRS right now, or now been fighting here, but it is actually too late for
And
him.
even Chris's teammate Lukey has said to me just now that White Fountain's going to hold on, which he is, unless White Fountain makes a mistake. But anyway, White Fountain has been faultless all race. Started second. And I predicted he was going to lead after a few laps. And he has. He stayed there for pretty much the whole race except when he pitted. He comes across the line now. He takes his 4th win from 5 races. Well deserved from White Fountain. Chris, from last on the grid to P2. That is insane from Chris.
Actually, well done.
Well done to Chris. I mean, he stays out of
Scorpion dropped down
trouble.
to 6th there.
7th now.
Jesus Christ. And Drillador gets 4th.
Right, let me see who's going to get fastest lap. At the moment, it's Lawrence from inside the top 10, unless he drops.
Jesus, he's very close to...
He's very close to TK, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We don't know what
not
the
good
penalty... I know Lawrence has got a penalty. TK might have a penalty too, but let's see how many. It's not going to be enough.
9th place.
Oh, yeah, I think Lawrence had more penalties. So, but I don't think anyone... So Lawrence gets fastest lap from inside the top 10. At the moment, outside the top 10, it is still, well, it's Cam K. So Cam K has got fastest lap from outside the top 10 at the moment, but he wants a bit of glory. Could he get fastest lap overall? We'll see.
I don't think he will. I don't know what the false lap
Is
time was
it a
actually.
1:19.8? No, he's not. It is a 1:21, but he gets a point anyway. So everyone that's finished has got points. So
Yeah.
that is good. That is good. So
At least everyone got points though.
yeah, I must say, well done. Well done to the top 3. I mean, Victin, great performance. White Fountain, great performance. Chris, great performance. It's gonna be. Well, I won't ask you who your driver of the day is because I'm sure you're gonna give it to Chris, aren't you?
Yes.
And it's between White Fountain and Victin for my driver of the day. Ooh, I don't know. I'm just gonna wait to the standings actually, and you know, see where Victin started. Because if Victin started quite low, then I'll give it to him. Let's see. 8th. Well, that's my answer then. Victin gets my driver of the day.
Nice.
So here's your results then. So White Fountain wins from Chris, from Victin, from Adril, TB, Jaw, Scorpion, TK, Lawrence, and Baboon rounds up your points finish. Oh, Cam K rounds up your point finishes because he gets fastest lap outside the top 10. Lawrence gets fast lap from inside the top 10, and your non-finishers are Spaniard, Simon, Jorit, Zach, Josh, and Lukey. So Lawrence gets 3 points instead of 2. So
Yeah.
but he was hoping for 18 instead of 3. But there we go. So, did you enjoy that race, Sean?
I think I actually enjoyed that race there, and from all of a sudden, Harris Ariganova, I think that was his PSN name, said that my commentary is sounding Scottish. Yeah, I just saw that in the comments, but I'm just Dutch.
Yeah.
A Dutch. Oh, not the accent. But what makes my voice Scottish? Maybe I'm just maybe delusional.
Yeah,
anyway.
he said not the accent though, not the accent. But
Then what does he mean?
Yeah, what does he mean by
like,
that? Anyway,
be specific.
yeah, we're going to wrap this up now. So I do believe Pinnacle is about to finish their qualifying. So if you want to check out Pinnacle right now, please do. And the race is about to start for that. It will be commentated by Kieran and Jamie. And make sure you tune in at 9:30 for the Prestige tier, which at the moment I will have to do again. So you'll have double of me tonight. Lovely. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, but I enjoy Precision. It's my first time doing Precision, and I had a lot of fun with it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Owen will be back next week with Sean for Monaco.
Yes.
Monaco. If the standards are like what it was tonight, it's going to be interesting, I must to say the least.
Get the carnage ready.
Yeah, get the carnage ready. Hopefully, these guys will keep it clean for Monaco and have good setups and all that. But thank you, Sean, as always, for joining us in the
You're welcome.
Precision commentary box. And I won't see you next week, but Sean and Owen will see you next week, same time at 7:30 for the Monaco Grand Prix in the Precision. Make sure you tune into Pinnacles here. Goodbye.
Goodbye.